show you 4 different exercises for abs. You're going to do 2 per day. 2 one day, then different 2 the next day, then back to the original 2, and so on. You know, a lot of people, this is something you really should do less. A lot of people concentrate too much on their abs. Again, from what we said, there's so many other activities, all these core twists, all these things, keeping your stomach tight in. That is all working your abs at the same time. So you don't need to go nuts. Just want to make sure you get some, and do this at the end, just to finish. So what are we going to do first? First thing we're going to do, I'm going to go down on my back. I'm going to have one leg extended, and I'm going to do my crunch, and I'm going to bring elbow to my knee. Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Now I'll do 10 like that, right elbow to right knee, then left elbow to right knee. And again, 10 could be a good number, 12, 8, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. But after you get to that number, then this knee comes down, this leg comes out straight, and then left elbow to left knee. Same number, say 10. And after I get to that, right elbow to right knee. And after you get all your 10s, that's 1 set. Okay, so you do 3 sets of that. Now, just a few things just important to remember about abs. One thing, when you're contracting, your hands are not pulling on your neck. My hands are just, this is basically a place to put them. You do not want to pull on your neck and yank. That's not your first motion. Let the stomach do the work. And the same right, they always say it's like you should have an apple between your chin and your chest. So as you're doing, you're never like pulling your head in and looking straight out like this. You still keep that apple, and you're always keeping your eyes are still in that line of sight. Okay? When you pick yourself up from the floor, that's another big thing too. You don't, that's why you use a little bit of a swing. That way you don't hurt your lower back when you pick yourself up too. Second, so you do that first round. Now the second one, I'm going to do cross my ankles. Now what I'm going to do, it's like I'm bringing my knees to my chest and lifting my butt off the floor. But at the same time while I do that, I'm going to do a regular crunch. So really, really focus on the very, very lower part of your abs. Now, it's not just enough to touch. It's very easy. I can bring my knees in and touch my knees to my elbows without even picking up my chest. That's another good sign, too. How do you know you're going far enough? You have to, your shoulders should be coming up off the floor. I do this together, and now notice, my elbow is going well past my knee. And again, a comfortable number, 10 to 15 per set. I would probably recommend when I do abs, I would do, do your 10, 10, 10, 10, then switch into that, do that as 1 set, and then come back for another whole round. Now for your next day, your alternate day, we're going to do, it's called the bicycle. I'm sure you've seen people do this before. With your feet, it's like you're pedaling a bicycle, and while you're doing that, you're going to do opposite elbow to opposite knee. A lot of people get into a bad habit of trying to fly through this. They're like, that's not nice. And, it's not that you have to go slow either. Sometimes if I go too slow, it tires me out too fast, but a good pace. 2, 3, 4. Don't forget there is breathing while you do this. You exhale on the contraction. And counting while you do it, that's one of the biggest ways to make sure that you maintain your breathing. So that's 1. Do as many, 20 of those. Now, cross your ankles, feet straight above you, and going to touch the opposite toe. Now again, it's very easy to just kind of roll over on your side and use your shoulder to pivot on. Don't do that. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Okay? Now, So there's your abs. Now we want to talk about cool down. So cool down, after you finish, you just want to do some nice stretching. You work your muscles, stretch them out a little bit before you're done. Just another 2 minutes or so. You're already on the floor, since you should be doing your abs last. So you're on your floor. Just stretch out, fully stretch out. Arms overhead, feet down. Feel these abs relaxing. Arms, muscles, shoulders, everything should be nice, comfortable. Feel it stretch. You point your toes a little bit. Press. Bring your knees up. Knees to one side, arm goes to the other side. Real good stretch on the core midsection. Back the other way. All your stretches, there's no bouncing. Again, just like the beginning stretches, there's no bouncing. You hold 10, 20 seconds, whatever. Again, it should feel good. You should like this. This is a nice. Bring yourself up to a sitting position. And all different ways to stretch out the core. You want to stretch out your thighs more. All, I'm sure you've seen lots and lots of stretching. Once you get back up, one important one that you want to do before you're done. You want to make sure you stretch out your lower back now. Really good way to do that. You bend your knees, put your hands on your quads, and you push. It's like you're pushing down into your legs to straighten out the rest of your body. And your head comes out, and you really, really feel that stretches your lower part of your back. Now not like this, that's not the right motion. By doing it like this, when you force your upper body to stand tall, that's how you get that lower body stretch. Lower back stretch. Okay. Hope you enjoy. Hope you find these useful. And again, for first month, every week, either a slight increase in your weights or a slight increase in the number of reps that you do per set or the duration, however you happen to be measuring yourself. But even after, a month, 2 months, even with that, we still want to, we could talk again and we'll add some new little routines to keep it fresh. And again, your body, after a month, your body does kind of, even if you keep increasing the weight and stuff like that, your body does kind of get used to it. So, a month to 6 weeks, we could regroup, plan some new ideas. Alright? Oh, quick thing about diet. Now that you're doing this, you definitely want to increase your calories, a little bit at least. Protein is a great thing. If you're going to increase your calories, get some more protein in there. You can even have a little bit more fat in there. Beer is never good, of course, but, make sure you grab a burger, some meats and things like that to really, now that you're using these extra calories to get some good nutrition to go with it. Alright? Other than that, good luck, and I will talk to you soon.